Hi, third time lucky. It's Debbie from Dare to Date. And I'm a dating and relationship coach who also runs events. And recently I went to the 57th annual iDate conference. Now, you might be wondering, what the hell is iDate? Well, iDate is a forum where anyone in the dating industry can get together, and they do come up with what is innovative in the industry, what's new. And who went to this event? It was anyone from really high-end matchmaking who were really inspiring, amazing people, to people who are developing solutions in the tech world. And look, I believe to do my job properly, I need to know what's new in the industry and what's happening. If you think about, I don't know, taxi drivers a while ago, they thought they had the market monopoly. Yet along came Uber and has disrupted everything. Now, I think the same happens in the world of online dating. However, online dating is a little bit tough, so they're always coming up with different solutions to the problems that are out there. So at this conference, I learned some interesting developments, and I'm just going to go through a few quickly. There was one guy who's developed dating in virtual reality. So the great thing about this is you do not need to leave your house to go on a date. You get an avatar that can look like you or cannot look like you. You can go on a date anywhere. You can be imaginative. You can go to the moon for a date. You could go literally anywhere that you want. And the whole thing is, the guy that developed it, he developed it for people that didn't have many singles around them or were a bit socially awkward. I think that we're going to be moving more towards this, but for a lot of people, they may end up dating in virtual reality and never meet in real life. And the guy was telling us how a lot of people have girlfriends or boyfriends that they've never actually met in real life, and they've gone out from anywhere from 6 months to a year, which I think is difficult when you meet someone you might not actually like them. What was the next thing that we learned? Well, big data is huge. I mean, as you know, every time you say something, your phone will show you an ad of something. So what they're doing is they're trying to use some of this big data to help give people suggestions to make better choices when it comes to dating. So say if you're on Tinder and you're chatting, it will remind you that you haven't answered a message. It will even prompt you to suggest you to ask the person on a date. But they're going one step further, because they're able to see the places you like to go. Maybe it will give the guy, if he's asking out, or the girl, if she's asking out, some suggestions of places you might want to go. Like, she always goes to this restaurant, so maybe if you ask her out, she'll, feel good, like you know her. But as we know with girls, that could be problematic, because just because you always go somewhere doesn't mean you want to. But, a lot of people never meet for dates, so some of these ways that they're going to use tech will help, facilitate people meeting a bit more. The thing that I also liked is they had a girl that's developed matching based on your DNA. So you do a swab test, you send in your DNA, and it will match you with someone based on your pheromones that you're compatible with. So instead of being matched with all these people that there's no chance of compatibility, you will be matched with someone where you've got a higher level. And she acknowledges that that's problematic, because chemistry is not the only indicator of whether a good relationship is going to happen. Attraction is one component. You need the shared values and so forth. But, as a starting point, it will give you better matches. The other thing, a guy has developed an app where, say if you're out at a pub, you can actually find out who's single if they're on the app. So instead of you having to cold approach someone that you don't know single, you will know that there is someone that's single and ready to mingle. They do have, I didn't realise this before, they have, cannabis is legal in a lot of states in America, so they've come up with a website that's friendly for people who want to smoke pot. So you don't have to have that awkward conversation. And they've also come up with their own cryptocurrency to facilitate this. So yeah, that's some of the developments, and it was really interesting and inspiring, and I've come back with some really great ideas of what I'm going to do, and yeah, I look forward to telling you more about that as time goes on. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your night, day, wherever in the world you are. Bye.